Today I'm going to teach you how to set up your real estate company brand online, so you want to stick around for this one. Hey, welcome back to my channel, Carlos Reyes. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and always comment. Love seeing those comments down there. Listen, we can sit here and talk about, all the different marketing streams and the old school guerrilla marketing like cold calling and direct mail, door knocking and driving for dollars and referral programs. But the fact of the matter is, if your company or your business isn't online, you don't exist. And that's where we're headed to. We're in a digital era, especially with the pandemic of 2020. It's launched everything digitally, where folks are using the internet to find resources more than ever before. So you don't want to get left behind. You don't want to be one of those old school companies that is still handing out business cards, is still shaking hands, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, people are searching the web more than ever before. So with that being said, you're here because you either want to improve your online presence or you're looking to actually launch your online brand. Let's talk about why that's important. We talked about trust. We talked about credibility. That's right. One of the first questions that I get asked, or any of my staff gets asked when we're on the phone or we're having some type of interaction with any client, is where can I find you online? That's the first question. How can I locate you? And they do their due diligence, I'll tell you that much. They want to know who they're doing business with. They want to know if they like you, they want to know what your company stands for, and they want to know if they can trust you. And the only way they can have access to that information is if they find you online. With that being said, I have several online companies, and I have companies all across different sectors, right? From solar to medical to real estate to education. But today, I'm gonna use my real estate investing companies as an example. National Cash Offer was launched in 2014, and we knew how pivotal and how important it was going to be for us to actually have an online presence in a world of investors where people did not have an online presence at that time. We wanted to come in the real estate investment industry almost like a Burger King or a McDonald's, right? A brand that you recognized, a brand that you trusted, a brand that you saw everywhere online. You saw them on Facebook ads, you saw it on Google ads, you saw it on billboards. So what did we do? So we made sure that we put a lot of effort into the digital marketing to become a digital presence, so we can what? So we can actually reach way more clients, and we can be trusted in the real estate investment community. National Cash Offer exploded once we started going digital, okay? We have flipped over 1,000 properties all across the country, and I feel that 80% of those results came from our online presence. Now we have another Hispanic consumer brand named Dinero por mi Casa, which has done extremely well in the Hispanic community. And guess why? A lot of Hispanic people, they speak Spanish. So the first thing that they're looking for is somebody that speaks their language. So we launched Dinero por mi Casa, right? And once they go into Dinero por mi Casa, everything is language friendly. There are no barriers. So therefore, we establish an immediate trust. So yes, online branding is extremely important. Some of the brands that I've assisted with in the past several years are companies like AlabamaCashOffer.com, ElPasoCashOffer.com, OfferHut.com, OfferExpress.com. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I've been able to help hundreds, if not thousands, I lost count, of my mentees launch their online consumer real estate investing brands. So enough about all that. We're here for you. Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 simple steps on how you can launch your real estate company brand today. Whether you're a real estate agent or you're a real estate investor, this applies to you. All right, step number 1, you have to go to GoDaddy.com and type in the name that you're thinking about choosing as your real estate company brand. It has to be available. Now, if it is available, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure that you choose to keep this domain for a minimum of 5 years. It's about $87, okay? Also, the privacy protection plan, don't even worry about it. Put no thanks. Same thing with the email, put no thanks. Go ahead and go to cart, check out and lock in your domain for 5 years. So once again, go to GoDaddy, make sure your domain's available, pick the 5-year plan, say no thanks to the privacy protection policy, and say no thanks to the email that GoDaddy.com is trying to provide you with. Step number 2, creating a logo for the name that you chose as your company. So, when I started my companies, I didn't really think that a logo was very important. I would just, I'll pick whatever random logo and pay a few $100 and it is what it is. But after being in business several years, but man, oh man, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Why? Because I was marketing and I was now putting a lot of money behind these logos or brands, right? So people were starting to get familiar with this logo. And when they thought of that logo, they thought of a specific industry. So with that being said, you have to make sure that you put a lot of love, a lot of energy, and a lot of intention behind the logo that you're gonna create. So let me give you a couple of resources for you to actually build a beautiful logo, okay? You can use the company that I've been using for the past 6 years, which is a gentleman named Spencer Lazowski. You can look him up on Instagram. You can see all his work there. The guy is incredible, in my opinion, from my perspective. I think he's one of the best in the country. As you can see, look at all the logos that he's been able to do, not only for me, but for a lot of people all across different industries, okay? You can locate him by going to his Instagram, like I said, or emailing him direct, spencerlazowski@gmail.com. Let him know that I sent you and you'll get 20% off any logo that you end up building out with him. All right, so another thing you can do if you don't want to use the company and the gentleman that I've been using over these past 6 years, you can go to Fiverr. And for $100, $200, $300, you can, get yourself a logo. You can go to Fiverr.com and find a graphic designer there. But again, I'm not gonna guarantee you that it's gonna be the quality of work that you're looking for, okay? You kind of get what you pay for. Remember, I want you to use a domain name or consumer brand name and a logo that is gonna resonate with the industry that you are going after. Capiche? All right, step number 3, you gotta build a website. You can't be online unless you have a website. Now, you can build your own website. I don't recommend it because I'm not a website expert, so I've never built a website myself. I've always hired a company by the name of goallevelmarketing.com to build all my websites. And between $500 and $800, they'll build you a really nice, optimized, fast, user-friendly website. Let them know I sent you and they'll give you a discount too. If you don't want to use the company that I've used, you can go to Fiverr or you can go to Upwork and type in web developer and you can just choose somebody on there. Again, I can't guarantee their work because I've never done any business with them, but do your due diligence, do enough research, make sure that you actually like their work before you hire them to do your website, okay? So with that being said, we chose a domain, we chose a logo, we chose a website, and you're ready to start rocking and rolling. You're ready to start bringing in some clients. Again, whether you're a realtor or a real estate investor, this is gonna help you so much. And if you haven't established an LLC, go check out this video and it's gonna give you instructions and directions on how to do just that. All right, well, now you're ready to rock and roll. Listen, if you think that this information is useful to somebody, do me a huge favor, share it with somebody. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Go ahead and comment and like. I love seeing your feedback. I'll catch you on the next one.